What is up, guys? Jarv here, back today jumping into Destiny 2. It is Friday, which means this guy, Xur, is back. We are on the European Dead Zone this week. You'll find him over in the south side of the map in the Widing Cove up towards this big fallen ketch. With that being said, let's have a look and see what goodies he's got this week. Interesting, some pretty good ones here actually. So we've got the exotic Engram. So if you're still filling out your collection and have any missing exotics, be sure to pick this up. It'll provide a guaranteed piece that you are missing, but if you do have a full set like myself, then it'll provide a random piece of exotics armor instead. So hopefully with some higher stat rolls if you're seeking out any good ones. You can either purchase it for legendary shards, or you can complete the exotic quest here, which will give you an exotic cipher once again, which you can use to get a second exotic engram if you wish. Quick skim, so we've got the Prospector as the weapon of the week. We've got the Worm Husk Crown for you hunters, Mark 44 standard sides for you titans, and the Felwinters Helm for the warlocks. So the Prospector then, so excavation is the intrinsic trait, so it fires grenades, and you release to detonate all live grenades simultaneously, and grenades stick to surfaces and set targets on fire. An underrated grenade launcher, very ornate, one of the best looking GLs in the game in my opinion. A fun one to use. So if you've got any build recommendations, definitely sound off down below. Definitely don't sleep on this one, guys. Definitely come pick this one up if you haven't got it in your collection already. Worm Husk. So we've got the Void Affinity, which doesn't matter too much now. 63 stat, so actually quite a high stat. Unfortunately, we've got a bit of strength here, but we've got nice intellect and mobility to make up for that. So actually not a terrible roll. Burning Soul, so dodging gives you a small amount of health and a shield bump. A go-to one, a very popular one in the Crucible, and a very interesting looking ornament too. So if you haven't got a good one, a 63 or higher, then maybe worth coming paying Xur a visit this weekend and grabbing yourself a new one. Mark 44, Void Affinity, 63 stat once again, discipline and mobility. So actually quite a high distribution there. Seriously watch out as the armor's perk. So it grants an overshield when you're sprinting with full health, and either Seismic Strike, Hammer Strike, or Shield Bash equipped and fully charged. Hits with these abilities recharge a portion of your melee energy. Oh, struggling to get that one out, but yeah, these are underused. I actually had a lot of fun of these inside Crucible, actually. Having this extra overshield catches a lot of people out, especially if you're running around with a shotgun. So if you don't have these and haven't tried them in Crucible, it might be worth a shout. You get an overshield pretty much most of the time. And finally, Felwinters Helm. So Warlord's End, so your Arc, Solar and Void melee kills charge a burst of energy that weakens nearby enemies. Finishes and kills against more powerful enemies increase the radius of the burst and length of the weakening effect. We got the Void Affinity in a 61 stats, so the lowest of the week, with Resilience and Discipline being the roll, which isn't too bad when you're looking at mainly finishes and abilities here to generate this energy. A very unique, quite a new one, Season of the Worthy, this one. I remember when we all thought this was Crow in the tower wearing a helmet, but actually ended up being Felwinters Helm. But yeah, definitely come grab this. It's a much requested exotic, especially in the comment section. So don't sleep on this one this week. Come grab it if you don't have it for now. So there we go. That is a round out of Xur for now. That is weekend commencing the 9th of April. I'm going to jump back into the game as always, and I'll be back on my personal channel with a full breakdown of trials. So be sure to keep an eye out for that. If you have enjoyed this video though, be sure to leave a rating down below. That super helps me out here on the channel. And if you're new here and want to keep up to date with all the latest Destiny 2 content, then you're in the right place, and be sure to hit subscribe as well. I'm going to jump back into the game as always, guys, and I'll catch you all again very soon.